I'm Healing Wolf, here to dance with you through the nightclub of recovery with strobe lights of interesting sensations and maybe some smoke and mirrors of things that will dissolve away in the light of conscious, mindful progress moving forward. So let me tell you a story. First, let's take a breath and slow breath in through the nose. Hold it, then exhale slowly through the mouth. I want to tell you a little story about a gecko, and this revolves around today's message, which is the more you want it gone, the more it hangs on. Okay, so the more you want something gone, could be chronic pain, anxiety, panic, gastritis, insomnia. The more you want to get rid of it, the more you focus on it, make it a part of your life, the more your mind gives it priority, right? So the more it hangs on, the more time you spend thinking about it, being frustrated about it. It's a matter of time and energy spent energizing it with emotion. So emotional energy, time spent. And I realized that it's natural to have a focus on something that you really want to be gone, like pain, like chronic pain, like all day and all night pain. I've been there. I've experienced levels of pain beyond my imagining. And it was very, very unlikely that I wasn't noticing it most of the day. And part of my way out was realizing that the more I wanted it gone, the more it hung on. So let me tell you this little story. There are geckos here where I live, and I was opening a window, and I opened the window, and a gecko was in there, and the gecko looked a little bit emaciated. I don't know if he had been in the window screen for a while and couldn't find food, or if that's just how he looked. Maybe he's just a skinny gecko. I don't know. But I gently reached down, and he climbed onto me, and then ended up climbing onto my toe because I tried to put him down. He got onto my toe, and then he crawled onto my hand. Cute little gecko. Maybe I'll post a photo of this little gecko, and he just really wanted to hang on. So I wanted him gone, even though, I wanted him to go on and live his life, even though he was really cute, and I liked him, but I wanted to be able to do other things with my hands, and he was sitting right here on my hand, and I really felt a lot of affection for him. Just a sweet little gecko, and they're really gentle, magical creatures, unless you're a bug. So, so anyway, I looked at him and I thought, well, what can I do for this gecko? I wanted him gone, but I also wanted to kind of take care of him. So I had this compassionate attitude, which is what you want when it comes to your if you have chronic pain or anxiety, you want to have a compassionate attitude. Hey, I see you. I want to greet you with a gentleness. Like, I'm not going to smack you. I'm not going to try to shake you off violently. I'm going to give you a little attention and a little compassionate affection even. So I got a little water, and I put the water for him on my hand, and he didn't seem to want that. And I thought, well, maybe he's hungry. And I went and I found a little ant, and I put the ant there, and he didn't want the ant. So I still wanted him gone, even though I liked him. My mind was not negative about him, and that's the first step, is to allow. Like, I could have allowed him to stay there if I wanted to read a book or something, or just relax, meditate. He could stay there for an hour or two. That's fine, not a problem. I felt zero fear. And at the same time, I realized that, and this is a key for those of you who are shifting your minds out of chronic pain, is to realize that when you want something gone, a better way is to move towards what you want to take its place, or something more appealing, something more desirable than chronic pain, which is not hard to find things, whether it's watching a comedy show or drinking a smoothie, whatever. Like, so that's the strategy. Instead of wanting it gone, you want to move your mind into a better place of what you really want. So moving your place towards what you want in life, towards, if you want to be out in nature, go out in nature. If you want to do some great work for people, if you want to make a video like this, if you want to play a song on your guitar, if you want to make a meal, if you want to have a conversation, whatever it is, move towards what you want. So the end of the story is that I took this gecko outside and I gave it a better option than hanging out on my hand. And that option was to go into the greenery of a little tree. And you could see on the gecko's little face, you could see the expression, kind of contemplating, kind of little eyes looking around. Is this a good option? And it was. So he moved off of my hand onto a leaf of a little tree and seemed quite happy to be moving into this more natural space. So I wished him well, and he's gone on. And that's basically the key. If you don't want it gone, if you do really want it gone, but you focus on wanting it to be gone, then it hangs on, right? You're kind of just focusing on it, like looking at the gecko, not doing anything about it. But if you give it a better option, means your mind is playing this song of fear. You give it a better song. You give it the song of the sound of the ocean waves. You put on some music and listen to music. And this is a process that took me some time. Took me some years, some months, some consistency, practicing, digging in the dirt, working with plants, writing songs, reading, connecting with human beings, holding babies, going to neighbors' homes, enjoying being with people. All of this, like, I gave it a better option, so it faded. When you give it a better option, it fades. So before I sign off, I'd love it if you support this channel by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, and staying tuned, because I have a lot of interesting insights from my journey, and I'm here to help. My mission is to make it to amplify my voice in the community, because I feel like my particular route of recovery, while it aligns with other routes, has been unique, and some of that uniqueness may help you in particular. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, I actually work with clients in a very proactive way. It's not just an intellectual way where I'm telling you that you need to do this or that, or I'm being critical of the way you're doing things. I do a little of that, but mostly it's my job to connect with your unconscious mind and get your unconscious mind to make leaps forward. And so that's the way I make it happen, through specific techniques designed to make specific changes in your unconscious mind. So head over to healingwolfcoaching.com. I have a link for a free consult call where you can tell me what's going on with you, and I will give you my best strategy to move forward, and then we'll begin on an adventure together. My sessions are often filled with laughter, with unexpected visual journeys, sensory journeys, and the results are quite powerful. So your option is to go over to my website, book a consult call, and you could also, on July 16th next month at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Zoom, I'm going to be having a Q&A. So this is 2025, in case this video is far in the future, you're watching this. And you can come with your questions, hoping to get a good group together where other people's questions might give insights to your questions. And you can always question me right here, right now, or send me a message as to something you'd like me to address in these videos. So I wish you the best on your journey through the rainforest, because it's a very interesting journey. I've been on it myself, and I'm here for you. So stay tuned to the next video. Keep moving forward.